This is where Martin Luther King must have lived. Tomorrow is my birthday. Thanks a lot, camera operator. Home of the world famous Jackson 5, located at Detroit. About that bite life, let me find out. Omi found a little newborn hatchling. Eastern time zone, baby. I could get her another one, right? 6 minutes or so away from a small town in Maine. This was probably like one of the top 3 stressful. About to fill up on gas because after Hartford, Connecticut, we're gonna be going to New York City. We in Philadelphia. Pulling up to the big city of Chicago, baby. If you look directly in front of us, you'll notice some of their skyline. Looks beautiful. They have a very large skyline. It's wide. There's a lot of high rises that span downtown Chicago. Passing Harrison. We're traveling about 19 miles an hour. I'm trying to slow it down some. Look up top. Wow, it's like owls, yo. You see that? That's crazy. Those structures that's up top there on the corner of that building look dope. That building look hot. We got Blaze Pizza on my right. Look at all those people on my right. Look at the Lions. You see the Lions? We're Adams and Michigan. It's called Millennium Park. They got a nice little display there. They got a lot of nice flowers. It looks cool. Check out that tall structure right there in front of us. It almost looks like a lighthouse. On Chicago Ave on our left, drink Chicago. There's a whole group of men, women, and children, Amish people with the hats, with the skirts, and all that stuff, with the beards and all, yo. Yo, look to our left-hand side. You'll see a Ferris wheel across the water. Fantastic view. I see a yacht. Somebody got a yacht. They got their GTA yacht over here on the left. Yo, that's tough. Yo, check this out. We're right here in front of Trump International Hotel. Yo, a Lamborghini outside. Yo, look at a yellow Lamborghini. On my left, somebody wonder if it's Trump. Wonder if he rocking a Lambo. Can I borrow that, John, real quick, please? I'll bring it back. I'll try to bring it back in one piece. I'm gonna bring it back to you on E. Bring that jump back on empty. Oh, bro, what you up to, bro? You like coming out like kind of abrupt. You see how he turned out? I guess the boy had all his paperwork straight and he was just salty. And he got it. Why you tailing him though? Like he's straight up tailing him. Look at that theater, the Chicago. That's a nice theater, yo. Check out those buildings. Interesting shape, right? Oh, okay. Snap. That's a parking garage, bro. Yo, talking about innovation. They're like spheres. Up top might be living space. Oh, that's parking for the living space up top. Yo, that's crazy. We're on Wacker Drive on North State and Wacker. Look at Trump Towers on our right. Big hotels, you see it? Dang, yo. The buildings look like townhomes, but they're separated, but they're also different distances from the street side. So some are closer to the street side, some are pushed a little further. Productos importados y del país. Supermercado. Ah, sounded professional. It almost sounded like I knew Spanish, right? El Paisa Liquors. It's called the Yards Plaza on my right-hand side. They got Food for Less, a Burlington Coat Factory, a Dollar Tree, and Taco Bell. That's that back of the Yards College Preparatory School on my right-hand side. It looks like a large building. We already did a couple tours in the Chicago, Illinois area. Right now, we're about a block away from Englewood. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. We're about to start the tour. We're gonna hit the Englewood neighborhood. That's said to be one of the worst areas. You ready? You ready? Me. My throat hurts. Say now, you ready? Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Toon 215, and right now we're in the state of Illinois. We're currently in the city of Chicago. Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called Englewood, spelled with an E. Not like Inglewood from LA, but Englewood. It's 84 degrees outside right now. currently approaching 18th Street. On our left, we got a 3-story building, and the front is sectioned off. It looks like they just did some cement work. All right, we're at the intersection of 18th and Drake. On my right, we got some raised staircases. There's probably about a dozen steps to get upstairs. You literally gotta climb a flight of stairs to get to your door. We have what appears to be residents, locals from the neighborhood. We got a child right here. She's hanging out the sunroof of her vehicle. We're currently at the intersection of South Holman Ave and West Douglas Boulevard. I'm gonna make this right. There's no sign telling me otherwise that I can't make it right. On my right hand side, we got Soul R Crown Public School, Crown Community Academy of Fine Arts. It's a bright colored school, and I like the fact that, like I mentioned earlier, there was a lot of public space for the kids. All right, we're back at Ogden. So we already went straight. That was Drake. That was when we first got introduced to Drake. We got Morisco, El Camarón, Pelas on my right hand side. All right, we're at Millard Ave. On my left hand side, you got a sign that reads Hope, Faith. On my right, you got Great Lakes Fish and chicken and shrimp and all that stuff. This is where Martin Luther King must have lived, you see, because it says Dr. King Legacy Apartments. The address is 1550. So those apartments take up his old address, which is 1550. Over here is 1556. Oh, snap. So he used to live right there, and that's why they dedicated this apartment building to him. It's called Dr. King Legacy. Oh, they got a picture of Dr. Martin Luther King outside the window, bro. Yeah, that's cool. Like, we accidentally stumbled upon this. You see, that's the importance. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more organic feel to these tours. Like, I'm a tourist myself, so y'all learning about the place. I'm learning about the place myself, you know what I mean? 16th and Hamlin. Let's continue moving forward. Currently in the city of Chicago. Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of the East Garfield Park neighborhood. East Garfield Park is on the west side of Chicago, west of the Loop, taking its name from the large urban park, Garfield Park. The neighborhood is bordered by Franklin Boulevard on the north, Arthington and Taylor Streets on the south, Hamlin Avenue and Independence Boulevard on the west, and Rockwell Streets to the east. We're at California Ave, Warren Boulevard and California Ave. Look at the houses on my right, look at the houses on my left. Look at the style, the facade. Wow, look at this property on my right. Look at the back deck. It's 3 floors, so you can walk up a staircase. One thing that I've taken note too is that it doesn't seem like they follow any one styling of house amongst neighborhoods. This is Garfield Park, guys. Yeah, we're driving through Garfield Park. So it goes to show you Garfield Park's big, and there's plenty more Garfield Park behind us. We're going under the L, which is their train. We have a Save-A-Lot on our left-hand side. We got Duels School of Excellence on our right. There's a security guard right there if you wanted to make a right. And there's a police. Yep, there's a Special Forces police there. So I think, you know, you need to have a reason for actually entering. I see kids out back playing basketball and all that, though. Let me see if I can go around this to give you guys somewhat of a better vantage point. Nope, there's a cop right here, too. Damn, son. See, there's a car coming out of it. You see that Chevy right there? So that's the housing complex. And it's right next to Parkway Gardens Christian Church. Wow. So them brown buildings are the start of what would be O Block.
She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the Oak.
So let's continue. Now, I believe O Block might even be like the slang hood name for it, because as you can see, Parkway Gardens is the actual name. Taylor Wright Alterations Repair Service on our right hand side. So the 3 bus stop is right in front of O Block's housing complex, passing 65th. And there's another Special Forces officer here. They got 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Special Force officers. Yo, that's crazy. And all of this would be O Block on my left. Or we can say Parkway Gardens. All right, let's pass 64th. O Block had the most shootings of any block in Chicago between 2011 and 2014. Many of these shootings occurred in 2011 and 2012. And city police report that violence at the complex has steadily declined. That's it in front of us. And it's a gated private complex. One of the most notorious areas in Chicago. So much so that you got a lot of rappers.
It's like GTA, yo West, get hit, yo West ain't coming back. O Block and Dr. Greatest. Shoot a video on the block, be patient. I'm low on trust, so don't lean on me. Ice Spike Diamonds, O Block.
Incorporated in their music. There's a board of rules which are in several neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. It says, welcome to the 6300 Roads Block Club. No loitering on our corners. Loud music, drugs, gambling, dog littering, suspicious activity. Caps supported. Yo, what's funny is that they called it dog littering. Basically, pick up after your dog. We got trees on both sides of the street. There's a residential block. We're at the intersection of South Chicago Ave and Cottage Grove Ave. We got another fish and chicken spot on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we got a beautiful mural, Pride Community Love. Up top, there's an advertisement for now hiring RNs, registered nurses. We already got over 11 tours and counting. Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. Today, we're gonna be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called South Shore. On our right-hand side, we got South Shore International College Prep, IB World School. We got Muffler and Brake Man on our left-hand side across the street. That yellow sign, Car Care Centers. On our right-hand side, we got South Shore Hospital, John D. Harper Emergency Pavilion. Wonder if Kanye West ever been to the hospital when he was a youngster. If he ever got sick or broke a leg, broken arm or something, they took him to South Shore Hospital, since this was Kanye West's neighborhood. One-story homes on our left, but they possibly have a second story, attic and or just a raised roof that allows you to have, you know, storage space up top, maybe living space. We're passing Cheltenham Place. We're on South Shore Drive. So his house is 7815 South Shore Drive. The white one on my right was Kanye's childhood home. So it's still there. That's what's up. Look at it's fenced in and everything. So this is our last day here to document Chicago. It's been a 2-hour drive to Chicago and back every single time, y'all. And I've been here over 5-6 days. So right now I'm kind of all Chicago'd out.
Are we there yet?
No! But I definitely want to take advantage and check out a prominent neighborhood. Probably check out 3 or 4 more hoods. And I think I'm all Gucci with the Chicago tours. Gotta get a souvenir too. Gotta get a souvenir because we haven't got an Illinois souvenir yet. Jurassic Oceans, that's probably their aquarium. 1 minute away from our desired start destination. We have homes on our left, homes on our right. We're turning left on 85th Street. This is East 85th Street. We're at the intersection of 85th and Rhodes Ave. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Rhodes Ave. We're in the Chatham neighborhood. Chatham is one of the 77 community areas of the city. It's located on the city's south side. It includes the neighborhoods of Chatham, Avalon, Chatham Club, Chesterfield, East Chatham, West Chatham, and the northern portion of West Chesterfield. Now, if you take a look on our left-hand side, we have another welcome sign. It says, welcome to the 600 block of East 88th Place. No loitering, no littering, no loud music, no ball playing, no drugs, no profanity, no speeding, no car washing, and no auto repair. Please drive safely. The one that was funny was the profanity. Like, they're really trying to control your freedom of speech. So if you stub your foot and you say, oh shit, that's not allowed, that's against this block's law, get out of here, we don't accept that, that's not tolerated. Say no. Yeah, that's the first time I saw that. And we've been through some rough areas. That lets you know we're in Chatham. The Chatham Club sign, you see it on my left-hand side? Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of a neighborhood called Riverdale. It's 64 degrees outside right now. We're at the 200 block of South Indiana Ave. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on South Indiana Ave, traveling up Indiana Ave. We're traveling over a bridge. We're stuck here at the crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. Both Thugs in Harmony. Yo, at the very end of the road, at the very end of the road, I see a sign that says Riverdale. Oh, bro, don't you do that. They smart. It's because they from around here. Wow, look at that big locomotive. Wow, another abandoned house on my right. Another abandoned house on my left, guys. Wow. Check this out, guys. An abandoned gas station in the heart of a thriving city. Well, this is the south end, but still, it's a thriving city. And look at this gas station right here just couldn't hang. Look at there's sofas there. I wonder if somebody's living in there. The gas station's open. Check out that sign right there in front of us. You see it says Riverdale? You see it? It's on the railroad tracks. Right up top. Look up, look up, look up. On my left-hand side, you're gonna see a giant bowling pin. Check it out. The words are faded. It says bowl cocktails. We're going over some tracks right now. We got some tracks. You can look straight on my right-hand side and you'll see the depth of field of train tracks. We got the bus on my left-hand side, the Pace bus. That's their public transportation. All right, y'all. So it is the 19th. Shout out to the homie Ramon, man. Ramon and Kids Garage. It's his birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah. right, so we cleaned it up, made sure that everything was up to par. Cleaned the stove, cleaned everything, cleaned the bathroom. We just took showers. We're all good to go. We're filling up the tank right now. We dumped both our black tank and our gray tank. Check it out. Omi hooked me up. She hooked me up with the twisties, yo. Look at that. She hooked me up with the twisties. So all I gotta do when I wake up on my birthday morning is shake myself up, and I should be looking on a beam. Just to give y'all a little idea, this is what the map looking like, y'all. Yeah, we're all the way over here. We're in the Illinois area. We already did Chicago, so eventually we leave here and we pass Chicago. We're gonna end up in Indiana, and then from Indiana we'll go up Detroit. We'll come down Ohio. We'll take a sneak peek at Kentucky. We'll be West Virginia pimping, and bam, we on the East Coast, baby. If you guys want to get your Toon 215 or Toon Be Chillin' exclusive merch, feel free to visit the merch store to show some love.
How the essence of your lingers sweeping the air.
We're about to head to the local Walmart, and I'm gonna spend the next day, 2, maybe 3 days trying to upload these Chicago tours just to offload them from my phone. I got like 16 Chicago tours. Alright, got the little cell phone set up. We over here watching Ghostbusters, The Afterlife. Just made some food. We over here in Illinois still. I've been uploading, spent a lot of time uploading as many videos as I can while we're near the internet before we head back on the road. We got white rice. We got some corn on the cob. We got some sweet and sour broccoli. Check it out, check it out, check it out. You already know. You want some food? Who you gonna call? No, not Ghostbusters. You're gonna call Toon. You gotta call Toon if you want the food. All right, guys. So we about to leave. We about to leave Illinois, and we're going to head over to Indiana. Now we're about to head to the gas station, and then we got a 2-hour drive to get to Gary, Indiana. And you know who's from Gary, Indiana, right? Michael Jackson, yo. Michael Jackson from Gary. We spent the night over here in Portage, Indiana. We're about 15 minutes away from the Jackson 5 house. I definitely want to check that out. Then we're gonna check out downtown Gary. Me on the straps. Y'all don't even know, like, this is literally a complicated task that has to be done every time we load and unload the vehicle.
I'm sure those windows are clean.
I'm telling you, having a clean window has never became so important until I started doing these tours. And she just put me on blast, y'all. See, I put $7.23. Thanks a lot, camera operator. Oh, hold on, nah, BS. There was a receipt there already for $63. Just disregard that, disregard that. I put $63. Say, nah, this is somebody else's receipt. We can keep it. Say, nah, we ain't gonna keep it. We gonna keep it. On our left-hand side, we have the United States Steel Yard, home of the Railcats. It looks like a baseball field. There's a sign that says, welcome to Gary. Let's make this left-hand turn on Broadway. Broadway is also known as Carolyn Brown Mosby Memorial Highway. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. City Hall on our left. The city of Gary, City Hall is on our left-hand side. There's the Genesis Convention Center. This is the Palace on our left-hand side. It looks like it was once a theater. All right, we're on Broadway and 8th Ave. Wow, this is very underwhelming. Yo, look at this. Yo, we going through the opposite way of the drive-through. Only if I had a right-hand drive car. Look. We're supposed to come facing us. Like, we're supposed to come the opposite way. Yo, look at that. There's weeds growing out of the basketball court. There's a playground right here on my right-hand side. I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna make a right, just so that you guys can see this. It looks like this playground is conveniently placed next to the projects. We're going right over the railroad track. I want to be very cautious because the ground is kind of partitioned unevenly. Check it out. There's a rest in peace memorial right there. It says Black Lives Matter. It was a t-shirt they placed over a cross, and there's a ton of flowers, candles. That means somebody passed away right there. This doesn't look like the best block to be walking through, to be completely honest. There's a sign right next to it that reads City Church. Let me try to pull a little closer. Holy smokes, abandoned house after abandoned house after abandoned house after abandoned house. The lawns are unkept. I'm sure there's all types of critters living in those buildings. There's empty lots on my left telling me there probably once was housing there. Look at this. This is even abandoned. Look at that. And there's a sofa right on the porch. Somebody could simply just sleep there. You know what I mean? Like if they didn't have a place to stay, they can just live right on the porch. I've never seen this style of housing before. It looks like a row home because they're connected. They got closed porches, and the top, it almost looks like a cross between Pueblo style housing and like a chapel almost. Look at, there's sofas hanging out the window. Some of them are boarded, some of them are open. The ones that are open, I can almost assume that probably somebody's staying, you know, at least in one of them. Out of the 10, 15, they're all abandoned. Everything on my right is abandoned. There's another one abandoned on my left. It sucks because these people gotta see this stuff every day. City of Gary Public Safety Facility on my right hand side. What incarnation is this? Yo, look at this. This is crazy. The Gary Union Station. Yo, check this. The mural, I'm gonna describe it to you. They got the United States Postal, the little van. You remember the one that brings you mail? Yo, it's on bricks. They took the rims off. They jacked it, yo. It's 56 degrees outside right now, and we're approaching a sign that says home of the world famous Jackson 5, located at 2300 Jackson Street. Michael Jackson's childhood boy home. Wow, this is it right here. They own their home and they own the home right next to it. Oh snap, and not only do they own it, look at this is 2300 Jackson. Yo, look, and the intersection is Jackson Family Boulevard. That's dope, yo. It's a one-way. Look at this, some people out there taking pictures. Check that out. And they made sure it was fenced in properly. You peep game, right? Wow, so they named the street that he's from Jackson Family Boulevard. There's a little boy out front. You see the little statue? There's a little statue right out front with a little boy playing with a little girl.
You got people put locks, messages.
Y'all see that water tower back there? We stood here in Portage. It was a nice little spot. Nobody messed with us. It was actually really dark here last night. So we got a little bit of water over there. There was an American Freight appliance company behind us. This thing was absolutely deserted. Nobody was shopping here. Smart cars all loaded up. We about to head out to Angola, Indiana. It's about 2 hours and 6 minutes away from where we're at now. Welcome to Pure, Michigan. They got the Croswell Theater on our left-hand side. We out here in Monroe, Michigan, y'all. I'm over here looking like Furry Mine. You remember? Like the Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all. Furry Mine. Look at my head. So furry and staticky. It's been a busy day. We started off the day in Indiana, then we drove through Ohio, now we're in Michigan. I wanted to spend a lot longer in Michigan, but unfortunately the parking scenario is pretty hectic. There's no place to safely park our RV at. Right now we're risking it, parking at the local Cracker Barrel. They do have RV and bus slots, but that's ideally primarily for their customers. Between me and you, we ain't buying no food from Cracker Barrel. Shh, don't tell nobody that. Crazy looking building. You guys can't see directly up, but I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like a Gotham style building. It's the Bank of America, but I'm sure that building originally was created for another purpose. It is huge. We're passing Griswold. We're gonna continue moving forward. On our left hand side, we have a few benches, swinging benches. You can see people sitting using the benches. We're approaching Congress. We're at the intersection of Woodward and Congress. We're gonna continue moving forward. As you guys can see, they have a lot of high-rise buildings. From afar, the skyline did look nice. Look at our left. left, there's a gear that says Detroit on it. Oh wow, that sign that said Detroit, the gear, it had a digital display counting down to the, I believe, the draft. I think it's the NBA draft. Q Line Detroit trolley on our right hand side. On our left hand side, we have a nice Greek style looking building. We got the Scientology building on our right hand side, or shall I say, the Scientology building is located on our right hand side. Directly in front of us, that is the water. That waterway is called, wow, hold on, that's the Detroit River, y'all.
Jeepers.
Yo, hold on, I'm mind blown. If you cross that river right there, Windsor, Canada. Wow, holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, we're this close to Canada. Detroit's right across from Canada, yo, that's crazy, bro. We got the Movement Music Festival on our right hand side. Very nice buildings on our right hand side. General Motors, oh snap, GM. All right, we're approaching Grand River. We have the Detroit Opera House on our right hand side. On our left, we have a pretty cool mural. We have, holy smokes, the Tiger Stadium. It's huge and it's placed in the downtown area. There's tigers on the side of the building holding a baseball in their mouth. Yo, there's tigers all over this thing. The tiger gotta be their mascot. They're great. You can visit www.tigers.com to learn more about this park. It's in full military attire. This gentleman on my right hand side, you see him riding on a bicycle? In front of us on our right hand side, we have Rosa Parks Transit Center. Wow, check him out. And I'm also checking out this dude's cool 3-wheel rollerblades. I'm really sharp on rollerblades, so that's why I'm paying attention to them. The building is for lease. But doesn't it look like a church? The one on our left, you see that crown up top? We have the Fillmore on our right hand side. Looks like a beautiful little venue. Detroit about that bike life, let me find out. On my left hand side, we have a pretty cool mural, check it out, with 2 classic cars, a Hemi. Yeah, y'all see that? We was in Detroit yesterday, y'all, doing a walking tour, and guess what Omi found? Omi found a little newborn hatchling. Look, she found a newborn bird. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it.
I thought I saw a putty cat.
Yeah, a little guy or gal. Look at it moving. So yesterday, she fed it. We did a little Google research, and although they eat bugs, worms, and all that stuff, it was also said that you can take a piece of dog food, moisten it up with some water, and boom, you can make a little mush mix for it. But today, while we were strapping up the vehicle, because we're about to leave this Cracker Barrel we stood at, I found a bug. That's what's left of the bug. You see that little black dot right there? I smushed it. It was a lot bigger, but we brought in the bug just to provide a little protein. Omi's about to do a little mix and try to feed it. We're gonna try to probably take it to a pet shop so that some professionals can take care of it, because we're obviously not professionals.
I'm tired. Leave me alone, because I'm not even here, little guy.
We gave it the nickname Detroit. So this is the update, guys. Omi found a rescue place nearby. They rehab birds, squirrels, whatever you find, deers. If you find any animals, they rehabilitate them. It's 30 minutes away. It's kind of out of our path, but we're gonna prioritize that first to give it a chance. Let's go drop off this bird and then let's do some more tours. Today we're gonna be doing a driving tour of downtown Toledo, Ohio, also known as Center City. Check this out, yo, they're having a game on our right hand side, third base gate. That park is packed. We're at Madison and North Huron. Look at this building on my left, beautiful building. Let's make this complete stop here. Look at the archway of that building right here on my left. There's a lot of floral design in that stonework right here on my left. There's some staff out there cleaning. I believe they work for downtown. Their shirts say downtown. Nathanson, attorneys at law for 75 years, rich history and a bright future on our right hand side. The mural shows the outline and a bunch of people on ladders painting the face. It says specification, 1 star placed in the circle. You see Abe Lincoln? Yo, look at that. Yo, that's decent. That's actually pretty cool. That's done with tiles. That's called mosaic art. Oh, there's another mural right here on the side of this building. You see the lady's face on the garage door? Stay home. You see the Toledo Fire Department? On our right hand side, you'll see several Toledo police cars, white with, it looks like navy blue and black stripes. And look at these people crossing. They're probably coming from the game. We're at Gene Cook Way. Yo, the cheese buses closed off that whole block in front of us. That means that they probably don't have no real genuine parking. The whole entire block is full of cheese buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Dang, over like 24, 25 buses. I literally just counted them out for you. Yeah, it's starting to rain more, guys. You can't say I didn't warn you. We have Seagate Convention Center on our left-hand side. This is the Toledo Fire Department right here on my left-hand side. That is the Lucas County Courthouse directly in front of us. Right now we're leaving Oregon, Ohio. We're on our way south. We're gonna go to London, Ohio. But as we're leaving, we see there's this accident here. And then there's another flatbed over here, Granger's Automotive Body Shop. They're taking that Chevy. So it looks like it was a collision between two Chevys. Alright, y'all, we just arrived to London. Pip, pip, chitty-o. Good day, mate. Say, no, we're not really in London, but we in London over here in Ohio. We have officially arrived at 8:19 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, baby. Yo, car flipped over. That's crazy. It was a Honda. We just exited London and now we're on our way to Kentucky. We're gonna be going to Ashland, Kentucky. Passing 11th and Greenup. We have the Glockner Auto Credit of Ashland on our right-hand side. We have La Finca on our left-hand side. Authentic Mexican food. Directly in front of us on our right-hand side, we have the Ashland City Building. I don't know if that's comparable to City Hall, but it's called the City Building. We're on 17th, the intersection of 17th and Korean War Veterans Way. First Baptist Church on our left. Retina Associates of Kentucky on our left. Check out that property right there. You see the one with that cone on the rooftop? It looks like a good 2.5, almost 3 stories. It has a nice lawn. The lawn is raised. Check out the podiums. The podiums are probably anywhere from like 16 to 20 feet tall that are holding up the front awning. Again, another brick home, a centered doorway. They have a nice walkway with bricks. That's a really nice property, especially that giant flower pot they had. They even got rocking chairs outside, y'all. White rocking chairs. Alexander Home Decor Building on our right. Merrill Norman on our right. On our left-hand side, we have Tipton's Tradition Bakery. And on our left, we have the Jewel Art Gallery and Airbnb with a nice mural. On our right-hand side, we have a beautiful theater called the Paramount. Fantastic theater. Great example of what a classic theater could look like today. Ballet, point jazz, tap, tumbling, hip-hop, adult classes offered. All skills, all ages. We just passed the Ashland Central Fire Station on our right-hand side, and we got the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway. Wits, frozen custard on our right, Ashland Nutrition, the Visitor Center, Lara's Tuxedo Rental. It looks like wedding dresses. On our left, we have Fat Patty's. The baby blue building is an escape room. Go figure. Wow, we got tanks, guys. We got all types of Hummers and Humvees. The Federal Correctional Institution of Ashland, Kentucky on our left, guys. What does that mean? Prisons. Yo, look at the little gazebo on my right. That gazebo is beautiful. Oh, and there's a little miniature bridge. 2-car garage, baby. 610 Pine Oak on my right-hand side. 610 Pine Oak, Summit, Kentucky. We just checked out Ashland, Kentucky and Summit, which is the suburbs of Ashland. Now we're on our way to West Virginia. We got about a 3-hour drive to the first town in West Virginia. And after that, we're gonna hit Morgantown, which is supposed to be one of the big cities in West Virginia. West Virginia has a handful of big cities. Morgantown is within the path that we're driving. After Morgantown, Pittsburgh, PA, baby. We just arrived, y'all. We in Fairmont, West Virginia. We're gonna stay here for the night. We just parked up at a Walmart. Tomorrow we're gonna do Whitehall, West Virginia. We're super close to PA. Fantastico. Mr. Boombastic. We're in Whitehall, West Virginia. We're on our way to Bridgeport. Alright, y'all, we're in Bridgeport. We're about 4 minutes away from downtown Bridgeport. Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. We're passing West Philadelphia Ave. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Lion statues on our left-hand side. So we're at the intersection of West Philadelphia and Worthington Drive. A wine, liquor, and beer spot on our left is called a Rocco's Wine, Liquor, and Beer. There's a Bridgeport, West Virginia bench. They say Bridgeport, West Virginia. So Bridgeport originally got its name from a cartographer's mistake. Settled in mid-1700s by early fur traders who came west over the Allegheny Mountains. Settlers were forced to build forts to protect themselves from elements. See how high we are from those houses? We're elevated probably a good 10 stories. It's currently 77 degrees outside right now. We're about 3 minutes away from our desired destination of Morgantown, downtown West Virginia. The Metropolitan Theater on our right-hand side with a nice statue outside. We pass Gibby's Pub and Eatery. On our right, we have authentic Thai cuisine. On our left, we have Salam, Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisine. The Bank on our left. On our right-hand side, we have Gallery 304. We also have Big Times, looks like a little bar. We have the Warner Theater on our right-hand side, another awesome theater. West Virginia University's college football team plays at Mountaineer Field. On our right-hand side, we have a building with a bunch of cool signs, a lot of signage, from stop signs to for sale signs to license plates, no parking, keep out, a lot of cool signage. Look above, you see all the vegetation. First things first, when you come to West Virginia, you see tons and tons of vegetation. Greenness everywhere, greenery. And then you'll see the buildings you see right in front of us. Yo, somebody's house right there got all these cow thingy-majiggies on it. Yo, look at it. They got, literally, they painted their house the color of a cow. Yo, this is crazy though. Yo, they got little cow statues and little cow cutouts and cow pic. Yo, listen, that's neat. Yeah, today is the 27th, and guess what? We on the way to PA, baby. Yo, that ugly PA, that don't look like DA. PA, baby, yeah. So we're gonna be PA pimping on the weekend. We leave in Morgantown, West Virginia, and we on the highway. It's a rainy day. We're on our way to Pittsburgh, baby. Time to eat. We're here in, I'm about to say Philadelphia, PA. We're here in Pittsburgh. We ain't even in Pittsburgh. Where we at? We're about 40 minutes away from Pittsburgh. We are in PA, but we're stationed about 39 minutes or so on the side of Pittsburgh, so it's convenient when it comes time to leave. We got a simple but delicious meal. We have some chili hot beans. We got some mac and cheese with some green peppers. You already know. And then we got some seasoned corn on the cob. I gotta do the fat boy status. I gotta have two, but Omi gets one. Aww. I should give, so small. I should give her another one, right? I should donate her a half of my corn on the cob. This is Toon 215, and right now we're in the state of Pennsylvania. We're currently in the city of Pittsburgh. We're facing downtown right now as we speak, so if you look up, you'll see that there are some tall buildings. We got the Fort Pitt Commons building on our left-hand side. We're approaching Grant Street. We're driving towards Boulevard of Allies. We have the District Hotel on our left. We're passing 6th Ave. Directly in front of us, we have the Pittsburgh Parking Authority and Greyhound Station. I'm gonna make a right. It looks like if we would have kept on going straight, it would have took us to a tunnel. We're at William Penn Place and 7th Ave. On our right-hand side, we have Pittsburgh Career Institute. I also see Verizon on our left, and we have a business called Blend on our left-hand side. Blend. We're gonna continue moving forward past William Penn Place. I see a Burger King at the end of this block on our left-hand side. I like the way those buildings are standing. They're pretty tall. They're like row home buildings, but super tall. They're slim. They're probably like like anywhere from like 14 to 16 feet wide, but they're varying from 5 stories, 6 stories, 8 stories, even 9 stories tall, which is cool. We passed a cool theater on our right called the Harris Theater. We're approaching Wood Street. Fabulous church. It looks gothic, Gotham-like, like from a Batman movie. That's the First Presbyterian Church of Pittsburgh. We're at Liberty Ave. We have 5th Avenue Place right in front of us. What is this? This is the Gateway Center. The layout of this city reminds me of Atlanta. Check this out. I like this. This is neat. Oh, what happened to the water? Dude, did you just turn off the water? Yeah, that's the Pirates ballpark. And I see another bridge. Woohoo! 5 out of 446 bridges. Yeah, we on another bridge. Yo, the thing is why they got so many bridges right next to each other? There's a bridge directly on my right and there's a bridge directly on my left, and we're on one. That's kind of neat. That's a dope picture. I took a picture. It's pretty dope. The David L. Lawrence Convention Center on our right-hand side. They actually got a football goal, John, out there. Yo, yeah, that's at, what's that, Senator John Hines and Smithsonian Institution. Oh, look at Mr. Rogers in front of us. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Oh, could you be mine? Yo, don't be acting like y'all ain't watched that. Stop frauding. I ain't the only one who watched that that's watching this video right now. We got Steelers merchandise in front of us. Wow, they really got a whole corner dedicated, 2 corners dedicated. Look at Steelers gear, y'all, and Pirates and all of that stuff. Art of Steel on our right. Grandpa's Joe's Candy Shop on our left. We just did Pittsburgh, and now we're about to do New Kensington, PA. We're passing Industrial Boulevard. We're on 9th Street. I figured let's take a look at a different Kensington. I've seen a handful of Kensingtons across the country. We have the New Kensington United States Post Office on our right-hand side. It looks like that was once a theater, but it's no longer in business. We have a yoga business on our right, Angel Wing Yoga and Wellness. We have 5th Avenue, New Kensington, PA, a business called 1000. Looks like a cafe on our left-hand side. We have a pretty nice mural across the street. Check it out. On our right-hand side, whoa, we got another dope mural. There's not much signage around here. There's not much signage at all as far as like the intersections go. Bridging the past and the future. Penn State, New Kensington. Oh, look at the cats. This is tough. I like cats and I like dogs, but I like cats. I like cats and dogs enough that I got them tattooed on my neck. That's fire. They got some classic cars. Wholesale transmissions. Yo, that's fire. They got like 4 or 5 vintage cars in there. We just left New Kensington, PA. Now we're on our way to Scranton, PA. We're here in Scranton, PA. We're at this Walmart. See, we got the little Smarty. There was a couple other RVs that boondock for the night. We got a nice view of the Pennsylvania mountains in the background. Just unloaded the smart car because we're gonna go do a tour of Scranton. Go ahead, Jersey. 1, 2, 3. Scranton, directly in front of us, has a pretty interesting looking skyline because of the mountains in the background. Directly in front of us, we have the marketplace at Steamtown and Crunch Fitness. We have Verizon on our right. We're currently at Biden Street, historic downtown Scranton. Biden Street, the intersection of Biden and Adams Ave. I see a phenomenal building on my left-hand side. I'm uncertain if that is a church and or their downtown courthouse because I've seen several buildings in different downtowns that look like that. They're now advertising something related to a summer camp. Get your child back on stage this summer. On our left-hand side, we have Lackawanna College. Wow, they got a giant octopus on it. Look at that. That's crazy, bro. Look at that's the cast from The Office.
Ryan started the fire. It was always burning.
Really beautiful houses. They're raised up from street level. They're raised about 8 to 10 feet. They have their own elevated lawns. We're passing Lackawanna Ave and Main Street here in Scranton, PA. And we just got finished doing a driving tour of Scranton. And we're coming here and there's a canine unit. There's a police patrol. There's a Camry. First time I've ever seen a police Camry. But they got this sectioned off with caution tape. There's a bunch of police units out here. Out here in Scranton, PA. Memorial Day weekend 2022. About to gas up, put a cool 150 before we head to Albany. We're gonna go to Albany, New York right now. finally arrived to Albany, New York. We're in the capital of New York. We're currently on our way to downtown Albany, New York. The Skinny Pancake. There's a little pancake spot called the Skinny Pancake. I'm more interested in the second floor up, the red stones, the red bricks, the crowns. I see the Kenmore building. Must have been owned by the Kenmores. Oh wow, it looks like it was a theater. The little awning that's over the Kenmore, it's not a theater, but it has that type of theater-like awning. On our right, we have, this is Lodge's Albany oldest store on our right. We have the Hollow on our right-hand side, bar and kitchen. Speaking of theater, check out this theater on our left-hand side called the Palace. Pretty cool looking theater. The Capitol is on our right. There's a lot of people on the lawn. We're approaching Beaver Street. We're at Pearl and Beaver. I'm gonna merge right. On our right-hand side, we have the MVP Arena. See, that's the Capitol right there on my left-hand side. Doesn't that look like a saucer? All right. Now maybe because I look at it from this angle, it kind of look like an acorn or something. Nice view. We got a nice view, and I see the I Love NY sign. That looks crazy. Now, I don't know, the first time I saw that, I was like, man, that looks like a UFO. I went to V's house, I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But now look at it, it kind of looks like, it looks like a football maybe, like a bowl. There you go, bowl of cereal. We officially arrived to Vermont. We're here in the state of Vermont. It looks like a pretty safe place to leave the RV. Vermont's small. We're on the bottom end. We're not gonna go north. We're just gonna continue dashing forward. Next stop is New Hampshire. Vermont, Bennington, downtown behind the scenes. We have a park on my left-hand side with a woman with several children. There's several kids playing in the sprinkler. I'm gonna try to drive super slow here. Luckily, there's no cars behind me at the moment. Mission City Church on our left, Green Spot on our left. On our right, we got Naps Souvenirs. Crossing over the Connecticut River, y'all. We're leaving Vermont and now we're entering New Hampshire, baby. Yo, this is a nerve-wracking nighttime drive. Yo, we just arrived to Claremont, New Hampshire. It's late. It's been a very stressful drive. You hear me? It's been crazy, yo. This was probably like one of the top 3 stressful situations across the country. Yup, but we got here from Vermont. I'm trying to go sleep. I'll see y'all tomorrow. New Hampshire. I'm trying to go to Philadelphia. We spent the night over here in Claremont, New Hampshire. We got the RV over there with the trailer. We're at a Walmart. It's been a pretty chill Walmart. It doesn't seem like there's much activity back here, so I feel safe leaving it here. Now we're about to head to downtown Claremont. We're actually in the parking slot, but I'm doing this just because there's A, not a lot of traffic, so I'm able to do this type of maneuverage. B, because I want to show you guys a closer view. We're on Broad Street now. I'm gonna make this left so that you guys can see this little center parking space that they provide here in downtown. 2-hour parking is allowed. We're not far from the airport too. We have a little placard that reads Lafette's Tour. We're currently facing Rocky's Taqueria, the Tumble Inn Diner. Booth service, that's pretty cool. Nice vintage style diner right here around the square. We're back at Opera House Square. We're coming off of Main Street in Claremont. Oh man, this is a really nice looking little downtown strip. We have Granite, State Hobbies, RC cars, planes, trains, games, and more. That's my type of business. We're about to leave New Hampshire right now. Where we at? About to leave Clearfield. What the f is this?
Claremont.
We're about to leave Claremont, New Hampshire, and head to Rochester, New Hampshire, which is right on the borderline of Maine. Got a 2-hour drive. We're about 30 minutes from our next destination in New Hampshire, and we see that it looks like there was an accident here. It sucks because we got a 30-minute drive, and this is gonna take us away from our path. Motorcycle accident.
Oh wow. Oh wow. You saw the side of that door?
Yeah. Forget the door, the bike.
That John destroyed.
We're in Rochester, New Hampshire right now. We're about to go do a walking tour. I'm not gonna do a driving tour, I'm gonna do a walking tour because this is a small town anyway. After this, we're gonna try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Maine is right across the water. We're like 26 minutes or so away from a small town in Maine. So we're gonna go to Maine and I'm gonna do tours in Maine. Same thing. We in Lebanon, Maine, about to get this tour popping. Just washed the car. Now my lip gloss is popping.
My lip gloss be popping.
Ready? Look at Lebanon Fire Department. We're gonna be doing a driving tour of South Lebanon, Maine. They got like a course there that's elevated off of the ground, like 10 feet off of the ground. That's like an endurance course, and there's a golf course on my left. There's a bunch of people over there. That's cool. We officially back in the East Coast, and you wanna know how you can tell we in the East Coast? Cause look it, we're on the 95 and check out the traffic. Yeah, we on I-95 South.
John Greenleaf Whittier Bridge.
Remember Whittier Boulevard?
Yep, in LA.
We're currently driving towards the town of Salem. On our right, you can head to the Peabody Essex Museum and the Salem Visitor Center. We're passing Barton Square. We have O'Neill's Irish Pub on our left. On our right-hand side, we got Daniel Lowe Company, Rockefellers. Passing Essex Street. On our left-hand side, we have Salem Wine Imports, Hive and Forge of Salem, Massachusetts, established in 2018. Church Street West lot is located on our left-hand side. We have the Essex on our right-hand side. Looks like it could possibly be a hotel. My thing is, since that was founded in 1733, it's a good chance that that church was involved in the witch burnings back in the day. These buildings on my left look very historic, very original. The sidewalks are brick. Let's make this left on Howard Street. There's a statue right there of a witch sitting on a crescent moon with a broomstick, because you know witches usually use brooms to fly away. We have the Ginger Cajun Seafood and Bar on our right. See this little scooter thing right here? It's like a tricycle. It's a 3-wheeler. I guess it's good for people who can't balance. We're driving over cobblestone. On our right hand side we have some purple lights. They look really nice on a tree. Wow, check this out. This on our right hand side looks awesome. Bricks beyond what the eye can see. The Ledger clock on our right hand side. That Ledger clock looks awesome. It's connected to the Ledger restaurant and bar. The Dungeon Museum on our right. Oh, they got the things that they put their heads in, y'all. This is wicked. Yo, that is vicious. Here stood the Salem Gow, built in 1684, used until 1813, raised in 1957. That is incredible, guys. We have the Supreme Court on our right hand side. Then a little after the Supreme Court, we have the Thaddeus Busco building. 36 Federal Street on our right. That building is sweet. And then look at on our right, once again, we have another J. Michael Roon Judicial Center on our right hand side. Boom, wow, we got a chance to document the witch house.
I've lost my power. Enough.
We just checked out Salem, Massachusetts. It was pretty cool. It was kind of surreal in a way. The attractions, all the witch related stuff was pretty cool. About to go check out Boston, Massachusetts. They have a very nice set of downtown buildings. Nice tall buildings. The skyline from afar, it looks nice. Very noticeable. She just took off her little sun cap. Oh, there she goes. She's dancing again. Yo, what is she up to? She was Wu-Tanging. She doing the Wu-Tang. She feeling herself.
Feeling myself. I'm feeling my.
It looks like some sort of art banner with a bunch of little tiny pieces of fluorescent material. I see squares, triangles, circles. We're passing the Bank of America on our right. We have a dry bar on our left. We have a J.J. Foley's on our right. It's a bar and grill. We're at the intersection of Kingston and Bedford. Wow, there's a giant cross with Jesus Christ hanging off the cross on my right. Nice. No problem, buddy. He said thanks. That was cool. That was a nice human being. Park Street Congregational Church. We have an AMC theater on our left-hand side. We're at Avery Street. We're going to continue moving forward. Cutler Majestic Theater, directly in front of us on our right-hand side. Cyclists, pedestrians walking. There's a dude on our left. Dude, are you vaping? On our right-hand side, we have Dan Than Jewelers and Gifts. Then we got Banh Mi Huong Q Vietnamese sandwich, noodles and bubble tea and juice. At the intersection of Washington and Avery, you will see Paramount. Paramount Theater is lit up with beautiful LED lights on our left-hand side. You can see more of this theater on our left-hand side. On our right, we got Legal Crossing. We're at this yellow light. I'm gonna slow down here. I'm gonna allow this older couple to cross the street. I see a French Quarter sign on our left-hand side, and I see Boston Ballet, Swan Lake. On our left-hand side, it looks like we have a carriage being pulled by a human being. You see this green cover on the wooden wheels on our left? On our right-hand side, you'll see South Station. We're at Atlantic. Can I make a left-hand turn here? Look, there's a sign in front of us that says, "Do not block the intersection." We just left Boston. We're on our way to Rhode Island, and yo, we just been stuck in like 20 plus minutes worth of traffic because of an accident. Pickup truck, somebody's work pickup truck. Wow, look at that. We arrived at Providence, Rhode Island. We parked up the RV at a local Walmart. We're about 10 minutes away from downtown Providence. Biltmore Garage on our left-hand side. The Kin Southern Table and Bar on the first floor of that garage. We have a huge memorial on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we have a very important looking building. I'm gonna merge right just so that we can continue going straight. We're passing Fulton Street. We have a nice theater on my right-hand side. It's called the Providence, and I see they have Beetlejuice airing April 25th through April 30th, 2023. Beetlejuice, that's pretty cool. It looks like a woman in a robe standing on top of a very tall monument. We have a very bright mural on my right-hand side of a young female. She's wearing big hoop earrings. We have the Providence Police on our right. This is the capital of Providence, Rhode Island. Right now we're in Hartford, Connecticut. I'm about to fill up on gas because after Hartford, Connecticut, we're gonna be going to New York City. And you know, gas prices is probably beyond the roof there. All right, y'all, we about to start this Hartford, Connecticut tour. Look at Hartford, Connecticut, right in front of us. Yeah, we out here. Okay, you ready? Get the dandruff out my hand. Oh snap, it's a winter wonderland. And right now we're in the state of Connecticut. We're currently in the city of, I forgot the name of the city, Hartford. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Asylum Street, like an insane asylum. Look, it says, "Welcome to Union Station, Hartford, Connecticut" on our left-hand side. Another sign on our left, "Welcome to downtown Hartford." We have Connecticut tags in front of us. We got a jogger on our right. She was jogging with a dog. Connecticut tags are baby blue and white. We have these hard hats on our right, unloading that vehicle. We're passing St. Patrick, St. Anthony Church on our left-hand side. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn over here on Church Street. We're at Uccello and Church. On our right-hand side, not only do we have the Bushnell Tower and Plaza on 1 Gold Street, but I see the Wadsworth Athenaeum. That building looks like a castle, yo. Look at that building on my right, that's fire. It straight up looks like an authentic castle, the Wadsworth Athenaeum. What's this building on my right-hand side? Is this City Hall? Old State Home Museum. There's a Sage Allen clock on my right-hand side. It's a pretty cool looking clock. Directly in front of us, if you look up at that overpass, there's a clock. You see the clock tower? See that green overpass up above us? It's nice. Architecturally speaking, I like the shape, I like the designs. Compared to this overpass, a little further, this one's butt. This one's whack. Compared to the one we just passed. Right at the intersection of State and Market. On our right-hand side, we have, I guess, a continuation of the Wadsworth Athenaeum Museum of Art. On our left-hand side, we have the Hartford Times building. That important looking building is called Appellate Court. Horace Bushnell Memorial. All these buildings are nice. On our right-hand side, we have a cannon display, and I see a few cannonballs right in front of the Capitol. Now we're in the back of the Capitol area. State Library Archives Museum on our left. On our right-hand side, you'll see the Apple Cinemas Luxury Dine-In. We're approaching Grove Street. Oh, snap, Grove Street. Reminds me of Grand Theft Auto. We're currently on our way to the Bronx, New York. We're about to do a tour, and I found out that I wasn't able to stay at the parking lot where we got the RV at. The guy was nice enough to let us know. He'll tow us overnight. He's the security guard. He said that we're cool for a couple hours, but we can't stay there. We have what looks to be like a handful of high-rises directly in front of us. We're on the Canal Place and 138th. We're approaching East 140th. Passing 139th, we got a ton of police officers on our left-hand side, New York City Police Department. I'm gonna allow this gentleman to walk by. Wow, this is a nice little strip right here, strip popping. I'm looking around, getting an estimate, easily over 100 people in this corner. Yo, we got a good 100 people alone waiting for the bus stop. Yo, no wonder why they got them double lane buses. Ain't nobody gonna all fit in one little tiny bus. That's the Jackson Avenue station to 241st and Dyer Ave. We got the Westchester Corp flat fix on our right hand side. Donde nacido yo y harun florido de magico primo. Yo, come on, man. I'm on the wrong block. How I do this to myself? Yeah, boy. Big pun. The legendary Christopher Rios. His murals on our left hand side at the intersection of East 163rd Street and Rogers Place. A great big pun. I think I wanna cry, guys. You know why? Look in front of us. Yeah, boy, you already know. We in Philadelphia.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
Get me, get the shot. We in Philadelphia.
There's no place like home.
All 48 states, baby. You already know. I'm feeling like a superhero. I'm about to lose my voice. Hey. I'm about to lose my singing voice. Yeah, I was waiting for this day. I was patiently waiting for this day.
Patiently waiting for a track to explode on me.
I want y'all to feel this energy. Woo! I feel good.
I knew that I would not.
So good, so good. I don't know the rest of the song. I just got a rush of adrenaline, baby. We back in Philly. In Philly. Yeah, look at the city. Forget me. Show them the city. Show them where I'm born and raised at. Show them what I'm representing. Man, move out the way, trees. I'm losing my voice. Look it. Philly. Passing Tioga. You already know. Ben Franklin Bridge. This is worth losing my voice, baby. Yeah. Philadelphia, PA. Philadelphia, I need you to meet someone or something. Meet Philadelphia. That's your sister, Philly, along with Jerzie. You know where Jersey's at? Right across the bridge. She's like, what? Where are we? You're home, Philly. You're home. Back in Philly, baby. Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Toon 215, and today we're in the state of Pennsylvania. We're currently in the city of Philadelphia. Today, we're gonna not be doing a driving tour of Philadelphia, baby. We're at Columbia Avenue. On our left-hand side, we have Pentreaty Park, where I used to go down at when I was a youngster. We in the smart car. We've been driving around North Philly, checking things out. Yeah, Tiffany, she gonna have to show me some love because I'm about to cop up. All right, y'all, we just got back from Albany. We had a good drive through the hood. Got a chance to see a lot of stuff we haven't seen in almost a year. I know y'all might be wondering, what did they eat? Come over here, take a look. The garlic broccoli, yeah. We got broccoli with garlic sauce and vegetable fried rice. We got General Tso sauce on the broccoli, extra spicy with vegetable fried rice. We got some tostones con ajo, salt and pepper. And then we got 2 spring rolls. Yeah, we got the spring rolls. The spring rolls with the duck sauce, hot mustard, and the soy sauce. The hot oil with the hot seeds, just to add a little bit more flavor. I was fiending for this stuff. Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Toon 215, and right now we're in the state of New Jersey. We're currently in the city of Paterson. Today we're going to be doing a driving tour of downtown Paterson, New Jersey. We're currently at the intersection of Grand and Mill Street. On my right, it looks like they're doing some street work. They're laying down new asphalt. We have Regal's Dayton's on our left, Grand Laundromat on our left, Hair Braiding Salon on our left, Amigo Travel Express on our right, Taqueria Brenda Lee on our left-hand side. Passaic County. If you head forward, you'll head towards the courthouse, public and juror parking. If you head right, you'll head towards the county complex. And also, if you head right, you'll head towards the New Jersey Transit. On our left-hand side, you will see the Passaic County Courthouse. Look up at the top of the courthouse. That's a really nice-looking courthouse. Broadway Electronics on our right. Eat-In Happy Restaurant on our left. Coffee Shop on our left. Bravo Supermarket on our left. Neo Evergreen Supplies on our right. Victoria Beauty Supply on our right. We have the Grill 77 on our left. I'm gonna allow this older woman to cross the street because she has a walker. Poultry on our left. Fancy Nails on our right. Electronic World Boost Mobile on our right. Bail Bonds on our right. Resource Employment on our right. Teddy's Jewelry on our right. There's some fire trucks, fire engines. They're turning though. They're a block ahead of us. On our left hand side we have Coco Supermarket, or you could say Coco. Like Coco for Cocoa Puffs. Several gentlemen congregating on the corners. There's 230 Liquor. There's a few people hanging out in front of 230 Liquors. As you can see, most of these houses are vinyl siding. I see 3-story homes, little front patios, little front lawns. Welcome to the city of Paterson. Great falls, great food, great future.